want you to really connect this week. We have a male in the group finally, so I want you to really, really connect.
Well, you see, we have enough in common to like, but too much uncommon to date. So we teeter between the lines of like, love, and hate. See, sometimes we push, but most times we pull. We're never away. We're either lovers or fools. We both admit that we slip, but we're too afraid to fall. We give each other enough, but we never gave it our all. See, I like you and you like me, but I'm not like you and you're not like me. They say that opposites attract, but they also attack. See, some days we're close and others we're unattached. So we break and we mend on an everyday basis. We're too afraid to go forward, but we're too far to go backwards, so we stay in stasis. We're too afraid to fully give each other our hearts, so we reserve each other spaces. See, I could be her king and she could be my queen, but we both remain aces. We're either friends that went too far or not far enough. Our hearts are just trapped in limbo, hopeful, but not sure to trust. Some days we're single and some days we're us. Some days we love and some days we lust. Then there's some days we just let go and other days we cuff. There's so much that we need to talk about, but we're just too afraid to discuss. So we just say our goodbyes and we just call our bluffs. But then we try to become friends, we just couldn't adjust. So we remain whatever this is. It's true, we don't know what we are or where we're going. But it appears that we prefer it that way, and the freedom of not knowing. We're shaken up about breaking up, and we're not even together. Or maybe we are, it's just remaining titleless is better. Because the moment we put a title on whatever this is, it crumbles. And we're stuck telling each other we're just friends, momentarily trapped where loves began. And the confusion ends. We slipped, but we never meant to fall. So do we walk away, or do we crawl back to each other? Because the thought of us with another always seems to rip one of us back in. And we won't admit that it's becoming all or nothing, so we try to become friends. We're both renovating the spaces in each other's hearts, and we refuse to get evicted. So now it's leading us to this tug of war of all the way in and all the way out, and it's leaving us conflicted. We're both out of our jurisdictions, and our comfort zones are unknown. And it's hard for us to move on because we feel uncomfortable with others. But it seems through over the course of time, we grew comfortable with each other. That's why even in her absence, her presence is still felt. They don't have to know her name or see her face, but they know that she's still there. And I'm not going to deny my feelings, no matter how much I want to. Because even a blind man can see that I still care. So I'm going to let it all rest in the irony of being the one of breaking her heart, then making the repairs. Because I'm in like, and she's in love. And she just wished the feelings were shared. And often I wish that these red flags become green lights, and we wouldn't be affected by my past so this could seem right. And I wish that light could become love, and hurt wouldn't become anger. Because we were both connected by our hearts. Now we're just familiar strangers. There's no point in rewriting this story, because we know better. We know how it's going to end. But we still fall into the shade of insatiable hearts. Now we love picking up pieces of love that we can never start. I like you, you like me. But I wasn't like you and you weren't like me. We slipped, but it was never our intentions to fall. We gave each other enough, but we never gave it all.